What is up, Acrylic University Nation, man? It is so awesome to be together tonight. I am here, and my good friend Peter is with.
Hey everyone, happy holidays. Welcome.
Welcome. It is New Year's Eve, if you know what I mean. We are beating the trend, man. We're here a day early because we know that it's too much to celebrate all on the same night. So we're pulling a day early. We're celebrating getting this kicked off in the right way. So I hope that you're having a good New Year's Eve with us tonight. And Peter, you can tell me who's with us at any time. You can do whatever you want. Just interrupt me. But if you've got questions anywhere along the way, please feel free to shout it out. And Peter's here to help me know.
Yep, absolutely. Sue Brent, welcome. Kat Dunlap, super excited to be here tonight from Chandler, Arizona. We had a comment while we were waiting. Nancy Wild says, hi everyone. I'm pretty new to AU, joined in September, but I'm just now getting some time to be present more. Happy holidays. Welcome, Woo-hoo! Nancy. So glad to have you. Christy, hey Christy, how are you? Lucia from Massachusetts. So Catherine.
Cold Edmonton. I hear you on that. I hear you.
I am so jealous. Catherine says, Happy New Year's Eve from Western Australia where it's 110 degrees out.
110. I don't know if I'm jealous of that, but I do. I did get a text from somebody today who's in southern Georgia or somewhere, and it was like 75, and I thought, oh man, that's pretty nice. But I'm not gonna complain right now because we've got about, well, I don't know what the temperature is, probably about 28 degrees, and we got about 10 inches of snow, or at least 8 inches of snow. It's pretty awesome because Willow's out at the sledding hill right now going down, even though it's dark. I think that they're still living by the lights that are there. So anyways, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. So we got a fun night planned for us here. So I'm going to go ahead. We got a little bit of a presentation, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So New Year's Eve painting party and giveaway. Jed's going to do a live painting demonstration. Then we're going to be giving away lots of cool stuff. So here's kind of the schedule for tonight. We're going to look through a couple posts from the Acrylic University community. After that, Jed will do a live painting demonstration. And then at the end, we'll do our giveaways. So stay tuned for that. And members, check your email and fill out the form that Renee emailed to you. That form has just a couple questions, and that is how we're picking some of the winners tonight. So specifically for members, if you're an AU member, make sure that you check your email and you fill out that form. If you've done it already, great. If not, be sure to do that before we get around to the giveaways. So in the next 45 minutes or so. And so part one, showcasing the talented AU community. So we've had lots of people who've been able to paint more because of the holidays and stuff. And we always have awesome stuff going on inside the community. So we just want to recognize the awesome talent that we have. First up, we have Katie Wolf. She posted, this is why I haven't been active in Acrylic University. I've been blessed with the opportunity to do some portraits for Christmas, and I'm not a fast painter at all. I really wish my year at AU was just now starting as I'm so far behind you guys. I also wish I didn't have house guests coming to celebrate the new year. Not really, but if they weren't coming, I would be able to dive headlong into AU. Well, at least I'm going to find where I left off and set aside time to look at all the fabulous paintings you guys have been posting. Wishing you a happy, healthy, and creative new year. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so she posted these portraits that are just like incredible. I'm assuming
awesome. I feel like I know the person on the left, but I probably don't.
They look kind of familiar to me too. I feel like they remind me of an AU member or something like that.
Oh, maybe it's just the dog. I recognize the dog. It looks like our my brother's dog.
Awesome. And then there were three more. She had two girls and then a woman with her dog. Very cool portraits. And then member spotlight, Sherilyn Stackler. She says, this is missing the complexity I hope for, but also has a sense of looseness. So I think it's done. And awesome. I just love this painting. It does a good job of capturing like the winter feel. And it sounds like you had a goal in mind when you started your painting. You wanted to do something loose. So
Awesome.
looks like he succeeded at that. Next up, we have Addie Hurston. Hurston.
I think you got it.
Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is her painting Sisters in the Snow. She says, just had to add people and a dog. The reference photo Jed took, I think, is just a few blocks from my house in Indianapolis.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where you live, Addie, if you're out there, but yes, I could tell you it's in the it's on the east side, kind of in the I can't remember the name of that little neighborhood right now, but you probably do live within a mile at least.
Yeah, I love all the blues in this painting. Like she kind of,
Yeah, that's cool. I like the people in there. It's fun.
yeah, it gives a good focus to it. So next up we have Eileen Wang. She posted these from Diana Shine's demo, and I just love the warm colors of the bells. Like she did it a little bit differently than Diana did, and it feels really cozy.
Yeah, I like that. It's really nice.
Yeah. So next up we have Sue Brent. She says, I must admit I've been in a slump. I watch lessons over and over and then don't paint. Then I prepare a bunch of canvases and don't paint. Today I'm breaking out of that slump and painted. It felt good even though I'm not in love with it. I also did this Curious Bear. He captured my attention. So proud of you, Sue, for getting some paintings done. Yeah, and getting out of that slump. And I love the bear, the Curious Bear peeking through the trees.
That's super fun.
Yeah, so now that is done, we're going to head on to our light painting demonstration from Jed. So
okay, coolio. I want to show you guys real quick if you want to yeah, cool. I'm going to show you guys the two paintings. So this painting right here is the one that I am going to be giving away tonight. And then this is Teddy Parker's really awesome painting that we're going to give away tonight. So, and then we're also going to give away. So for those of you who are like, well, I might not have been able to fill out the form. I'm not a member of Acrylic University. Don't worry. We've got two things that we're going to give away for you too. Anybody who's here tonight, we're going to do a little trivia later. And it's going to be for two miniature challenge, one of mine and one of Diana's. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. But I want to show you this real quick too, just so that you kind of, if you haven't done anything to your canvassing, if you want to paint along with me tonight, you're very welcome to. This is a 12 by 16, 16 inch and 12, obviously. I normally have it turned the other way. So this is more of a vertical aspect here. And I'm going to be painting this. I think I can pull it up here for you. That scene right there, that is going to, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so we can see it a little bit bigger. But it's a great little scene. And this painting is for Ann Trombetta. Now, the reason she's getting this painting here is because she referred a bunch of people to us at our masterclass that we had in September. And we're going to have another one in January. And the reason I'm telling you that is because we do these giveaways for lots of different reasons and stuff. But we're going to do another masterclass in January, the end of January. And you are invited and you are welcome to invite other people to it. And you just might have a painting come out of it. So this is a scene that she took a photograph, this reference photo from Bryce Canyon. She is, let me just see here. It's part of the Navajo Loop Trail called Wall Street, and she hiked this with her husband a couple years ago. And so I used I've got these little paint pen markers, and I used a different color, but I used an orange. It's just a little thing that, it's kind of like a pen, but it's paint in there. It's really awesome. Anyways, I would have used a pencil, but I wanted to be able to paint over it and see it and show you guys. So I then put on a glaze of quinacridone gold right here. So this is a golden color, and it is quite nice. So anyways, that is what's going to happen here. If you want to do your sketch now, anything like that, you are more than welcome to. And I'm going to field any questions. I had something else that I wanted to say, but we're gonna start, and we're going to. I know, Peter, you have some ideas. You're doing the trivia, so whenever you feel like you want to. Oh, that was what I was going to do. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my colors. But Peter, whenever you feel like you want to give something away or do something, you can just cut me off and do it, and I'll let you take it away.
Good. Sounds
so
good.
My colors basically here are, I've got titanium white. This is actually called titanium buff. It's kind of, I don't know, it's somehow probably related to titanium white. This is cadmium lemon yellow. And you can see the colors of the painting. I think that this is kind of a really awesome scene, and I'm quite excited about painting it, but it also has like quite a lot of variety in these colors. And I just thought for fun, I'd break out a few extra colors. Like I don't normally have that. This is, shoot, let me see, Naples yellow. This is cadmium orange. This is naphthol red, and this is quinacridone red. So I just have a little bit of extra stuff out, but if you only have, one red and one yellow, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, man, how fun, how fun. Okay, we haven't painted in a while. I actually was going to say I think, was it Sue who was saying that she felt like she was in a slump. I've been in a little bit of a slump in terms of painting. I wouldn't call it a slump so much because it's been really fun. If you've been paying attention to any of my posts on Instagram or anything like that, you'll know that we got a dollhouse for Willow. You saw that, Peter. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's intense.
It's crazy how much work that thing is, man. But it's really fun at the same time. So I've been kind of occupying myself with that the last little while, and other stuff, hanging out and going sledding and things like that. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to start with putting in some of the darker colors. And I've got cobalt blue. Oh, I should explain these blues. This is cobalt blue. This is ultramarine blue. This is phthalo blue. Now, I'm not really going to use phthalo blue, I don't think, in this at all, but it was on my palette from something else. This is a mix of black and a little bit of red, a little bit of quinacridone red. And so it's got just a little bit warmer. It's got a tiny bit of dioxazine violet in there too, but I don't want to overwhelm you with, you could just have a dark anything. I was just putting some color in there. So, but Peter, did something happen with the chat?
Not that I can see. I mean, I'm still looking at the chat fine.
Okay.
Sandra Willoughby says, if you actually build that thing, you'll be as old as me when you finish.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll do this.
We have a few questions about few people have asked about the questionnaire, and I can't post the link to the questions in the chat because it's for members. But you should have an email titled "Win a Painting Giveaway in a Few Hours," and it went out 3 hours ago, so 3.5 hours ago. So just check your emails for something titled that.
Cool.
Mary Ann Cosgrove says, I haven't been able to paint since Thanksgiving. My day job is cake decorator, making 30 to 60 cakes a day.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So I take it that this is the busy time of year for you? Oh, that's crazy. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe summer is. I have no idea. But I'd
imagine it'd be somewhere around this year.
A busy time.
Yeah.
Man.
So there's two other ways you can find it. If you don't see the email, if you go to the group, the Facebook group, you'll find the link for the entry. And then also June Clark mentioned, go to the journey under December activities. So lots of ways to find that link.
Cool. Thanks for helping with that. I don't have the answers on that.
Karen, I'm so excited to start the miniature painting challenge on the 1st. We are too. We are so excited. We've got hundreds of new participants for next year's challenge.
Super awesome. And I will give you this little hint, Karen. You will want to check your email tomorrow because it might just show up in your inbox. You might be able to get a head start on it if you want to. So, but yes, if you want to, you should get an email in the morning. But yeah, that's going to be super awesome. Man, that was the other thing I wanted to point out, man. Peter, we were talking briefly about it, not too much, but there have been so many amazing people who've been finishing from last year and have been posting their pictures and their journey. Like some of there's been so many cool ones, but like when you see where somebody starts at the beginning of the year and then you see where they are at the end of the year, and like, oh my goodness, that is a massive transformation.
Huge progress.
So cool.
Yeah, it's amazing what just small, consistent effort can do.
Totally. Yeah, it would actually be really cool. I think there's some people that I've never met, but Manny, he's a guy that we've kind of gotten to know each other a little bit through Instagram and stuff. But he was like, hey, we should get together for a paint out. And I think Manny, I think you live in North Carolina, if I remember. And I'm going to North Carolina again at some point here, not too far away. But I was thinking like that. It's kind of cool to think, again, that you can connect with people and you can kind of, I feel like a lot of the people that were inside of that challenge last year, a lot of the members inside the membership, become legit friends and we've even seen where they organize their own get-togethers and hang out. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super awesome. So let's see. Gigi, I think that's how you say her name. She says, I still don't know how to sign up for the new mini. I should have them for free for buying a painting.
Yeah. So you can reach out to support@acrylicuniversity.com and somebody Renee or Alyssa will get to you right away. And maybe Peter, if you can make a note of.
Yeah, I already did. I texted Renee for you, Gigi. She'll reach out to you as soon as she can.
Yeah.
And then Joanne B asks, is it too late to join the mini challenge? It is not. You have until you have almost exactly 1 day left to sign up, because it officially starts on January 1st and you can sign up until then. The link is pinned at the top of the live stream.
Yep. It's good. It's fun. The doors actually don't close on it officially. It starts officially on Saturday. So if you want to be on time with that very first painting, you want to make sure that you're signed up by tomorrow, so that you get it all right away. But you can actually sign up. We're not going to close the doors until the 5th of January. That's like the final date, because we found that last year, if you weren't signed up by then, it was you got behind and it was no fun. But that way, you if you're signed up by the 5th, you can still be kind of on the same schedule with everybody else, and well, the exact same schedule. But yes, just to be clear on that. So what I'm doing with this, of course, is, we've got the contrast with these darker areas and then lighter areas, and these darker areas are catching some of this kind of shadow light or light from the sky, and it's a bit cooler. And then you've got the areas that are more directly, like they're not really getting much light at all, and so it's creating this really great frame around the center area, which is, of course, kind of where our main interest is going to be, just looking through here at these really bright lit up pillars of rock, and then some people that kind of are meandering their way up. And it's really funny. If you look really closely, you probably can't see it in your reference unless you are looking at something a little bit more blown up. But there's people way, way, way up there, kind of at the top up here. And I just realized something here that I'm making a slight change here, because just to make this just a little bit more accurate to scale, I'm going to move that line up a bit, because it's actually, yeah, something more like that. But it's really like I said before, it's a super awesome. I've never been here, but when you see where some of these cool places are, and it makes you want to go. So I'm using just these muted mixes of, like, if you mix orange and blue, it's going to make a very gray color, especially when you pull in any white, any kind of white colors. You'll see that gray come out. And so I'm just trying to create a lot of variations within that gray. And in these areas that are kind of in the shadow, there's not a lot of, it's a cooler light, but it's not blue by any means. But we're still kind of playing around with the way that the light and the reflected light and everything looks. And so this is not my normal kind of topography right around here. So that's one of the reasons I think it's really fun to paint it, is because it's so different for me and kind of interesting. And so I'm going to be trying some different things. Like, I'm bringing in some warmer red into this right here, because I see a bit of warmth in this shadow area. And sometimes it's just about exaggerating some of the details a little bit. And you can see I've really only used, I mean, for a little tiny bit up there, I was using this smaller brush, but I'm primarily using my big flat brush. It's a 16, and looking at the image, but I'm just using that because it is, I'm trying to see something here. Okay. Don't know if that changed it, but I'm always trying to make the scene that you guys see as close to what I'm seeing as possible. One of my, I don't know what you guys did over Christmas or over the weeks, kind of the last few weeks, but one fun thing that we were able to do as a family was we took a small trip over to the central or eastern Washington area, and we spent the night at an Airbnb, and then we went skiing the second day. And Renee, well, I should say Willow, had never skied before, so we brought Willow and her little friend, and it was super, super fun, because they actually really loved it. You know, I wasn't 100% sure what their thoughts would be on it, but they really loved it, and it It was nice. I actually could hardly do it because I'd played basketball the week before. Well, I should say 2 weeks before I played basketball, and I kind of tweaked my knee. I kind of did something to my knee. And then I was debating whether or not I should play, but it was the championship game for this men's league that I'm in. And I thought, I can't miss this. I have to, because I knew that we were, it was a long shot for us to win, but I didn't want to let my team down in any way by not showing up. So I played. And anyways, I tweaked my knee, and my knee just didn't get any better. It actually got worse. So I only was able to go down the ski hill one time, and I was like, man, this is not the kind of thing that you want to do with a bad knee.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Oh, that's okay. But I can hardly hear you.
Oh, I just got to get closer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My mic arm broke, guys, so I have to like either hold it like I'm on stage or bend over really far.
That's funny. I guess it's probably good for you right now that you don't have your camera.
Yeah.
Or else you'd be bending over looking kind of funny in your camera.
So we have, Jed, we have a few requests to talk about the masterclass coming up in January. Do we want to talk about that or?
Yeah, absolutely. What, just to tell general information, or were there specific questions?
Not specific questions, just tell us more about the masterclass. Or
Okay.
yes, tell us more about the new masterclass. Yeah, just general
okay, cool.
inquiries.
Yeah. So generally, the masterclass is it's really a fun time. Sorry if I feel kind of distracted. I was just looking at my painting to see if there was what I needed to change. But the masterclass is the Radiant Acrylic Landscape Masterclass. Now, if you came to the one in September, it will be the same format, but it will be hopefully better than before. What we're going to do is a lot of the similar ideas that were behind the first one, but we've taken some. We always try to get information back, feedback from our participants, and so we're taking that and we're trying to implement as many of those ideas and make the adjustments that will help the event become even better. But it is a 5-day event. So essentially it starts on a Monday and it ends on a Friday. And there are 3 sessions. And I think that week it's the 24th, January 24th. And this is a free event. It's really awesome. Last time we had, I think, 2,900 people in our Facebook group, and I know there were more people than that participated. And we try to make this something that's good for anybody. Like if you are a beginner, we want it to be accessible for you. If you are an experienced painter, we want it to be something that can help you and to grow and really be encouraged in your art. So it's looking at just some principles, some techniques that will help you be able to create paintings that are vibrant and beautiful. And really the fun comes in seeing, hundreds and hundreds of paintings that are put out there by the people who are participating in it. And it's honestly, it's so fun and encouraging for us.
It is
to see it. So
it's so cool.
Do you have anything else to add to that, Peter?
I don't think so. Gigi says, I painted my butt off for the masterclass and improved greatly. But yeah, if you want some like good way to start the new year artistically and something super encouraging and joy filled, then like this is it. It is so incredible. We had a few people. I remember a few comments that were like, this feels like a religious experience. Because it's just so much positivity and like so many artists encouraging each other and lots of instruction and giveaways. It's awesome. It's awesome.
The one comment I thought you were going to say was there was somebody who said, I've been to a lot of online events, and he said, like, by far, this is the best online event I've ever participated in.
Yeah.
Which was super cool for us because it was our first one. And I mean, no guarantees that our next one's going to be better, but we're working to make it better. You know, I mean, obviously, like, we always find that whenever we do something, if we can get feedback from people, it usually is stuff that we missed or we weren't, you know, kind of like totally aware of the first time through. And it makes it better because you guys have a different perspective than us, and we really value your thoughts and everything. So yeah, that's coming, and it's going to be seriously fun. I'm already totally looking forward to it.
Yep. Me too.
And the thing is, that's great is if you're participating in the miniature challenge, you can still be part of it. It hopefully will be really just something that increases your joy in art and helps you in every way. And if you're a member, you can participate in it. It's for you too. And if you're not a member, you can participate in it. It's not something that you have to, you know, pay money for or anything like that. And that's why we want it to be something that's accessible for you.
So yeah, lots of positive comments about the masterclass. What are the dates? So it starts on January 24th, and then we haven't nailed down the specifics yet, so we're not going to get into like super specific details, but we'll make sure that there's no way you can miss it. We'll keep you all informed and up to date. We'll send out emails, all that good stuff. With the schedule, with everything you need, all that good stuff. We'll be sure to keep you guys informed. And then one other question. Do I need a sign up link? We don't have the sign up link yet, but like I said, we'll make sure to keep you updated. And as soon as that's ready, we'll send it out to everybody. And another question: will you be able to?
Hey Peter, there is a place that people can get on the waiting list for it.
Oh, really?
And that's on the homepage. Okay. If they just go to Acrylic University and they go down, I have a waiting list on there. But it's basically, you're still going to have to pay attention and make sure that you like pay attention to your emails and make Jed at Acrylic University an address that will not go to your spam folder because you're going to still want to I'm just saying, just pay attention still, even if you sign up there. We'll send you all the information, but you will have to be able to respond to the emails and stuff like that. So,
And then another person asked if you'll be able to watch the masterclass after it's over. If you're a member, you will get access to the replays, I believe.
Yeah.
So
they go away from the public after like a week, but they stay on our Acrylic University. So, but yeah, I mean, you'll have access to it for a reasonable amount of time, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it is a challenge. I mean, I think it's I've got a visitor. Okay. Just a second here. Let me see what I can do. Oh my goodness. Can you say hi? Oh man.
Hi.
Thanks, Willow.
2 visitors.
Very fun. If you've been with us for any length of time, you'll know that's our fat cat, Silver. He was a kitten when we first got him, and he was tiny, and now he's a big boy. And oh my goodness, he's funny. He cracks me up, but he also destroys stuff of mine and drives me a little bit crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
He's always chewing through cords and oh my goodness.
Yeah. How do we refer friends? Just tell them to go to the homepage. There will be a form. Tell them to go to the Acrylic University homepage, and then.
You know what? I will tell you what I'll do is we'll put on there, Peter, I don't know if you could do this.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on that page, the form is, I think it's like waiting list 2021. But we can put a little question on there, who referred you? And that's how we did it last time, is we just had,
Oh
we
yeah,
just
I
had
can
it on
just
the form.
update the form.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sounds good. So yeah, if you want to refer a friend, just tell them to go to the homepage and they will be able to sign up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing right now is, actually, Peter, I'm just thinking about that. How the heck? Because that's not the official registration form. It's the waiting list.
Yeah, we'll have to
I
figure
wonder
that out.
Well, yeah, we'll switch the forms around and stuff and make it correct. But yeah, we'll make it easy for you.
Yep.
But I would say, actually, I'm glad that we're talking about this, because see, your questions help us become better. Case in point. But if you sign up there, we will make sure that we send an email out telling you the more specific details of how to get your friends
Yeah, totally.
information in there.
Jed, this is a weird problem, but your painting flipped or inverted.
Whoa. That is so crazy. What in the world happened? That is wild. Like, how?
Yeah. This is we have never had this problem.
That is so weird. I honestly didn't do anything. I don't think you did anything. Besides the fact that I went and I changed this. So this is also backwards. Wow, that's so crazy. I honestly don't know what to do. Besides,
you can flip it in OBS if you right click on it, or if you right click on the source, you can click transform and flip horizontal.
Okay, I'll do that. That is weird, isn't it, man?
Yeah, that is really strange. There we go.
Oh, it just switched?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Are you sure it switched?
Yeah, I'm positive.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Not on my screen.
Oh wait, no, it didn't. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm crazy. No, it didn't.
I'm going batty. Oh my goodness, that's so funny though. Okay, I will do my best. Man.
Aye.
That is so weird. I've honestly. I am so. Okay. This has to be it. Transform and then flip horizontal. And then I have to flip this thing horizontally too. I don't know, man. I think it'll be okay. I think people will just have to.
That is so weird.
Oh man. Okay, I apologize, everybody. It's acting like the mirror for us. That is just the wildest thing, and I cannot figure it out. But
yeah, it's
what
mirrored.
you're seeing is I am not left-handed. This is my right hand, but it looks like my left hand.
Did Silver do this? Probably.
Probably. Silver. Oh my goodness, man. I really can't look at that's so interesting though. It actually might be kind of helpful for me. A lot of times people, when they want to get a different view of their painting, they look at it in a mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this will be a easy way for me to do that.
Yeah, because when you switched it or when you flipped it horizontal, was that correct?
Yeah, but the reference photo wasn't.
Oh, you should just be able to drag it over then, right? In OBS.
Yeah, but I can do it all. Do you want me to? I'll do it.
Yeah. I'd say go for it. That is so weird. Yeah, there we go. Then just
Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Oh my goodness.
guys, no matter how long we do this, we always run into some
When has
weird
this
problem.
ever happened?
Yeah, never. Always some weird problem.
Seriously. What? Oh,
No, Jed, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
are we seeing it the right way?
Yes, there we go. Back to normal.
Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
The last thing you could do, if you right click on the screen, you can hit lock preview and then you couldn't touch anything. So that might prevent it from doing that again, however that happened.
Yeah. Are you talking on OBS?
Yeah, on OBS, if you right click in like the viewer, there should be an option that says lock viewer or lock preview or something like that.
I don't see that.
Okay, no worries then.
Cool. Man, crazy times. Crazy times. Hey, this is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve's Eve. And what a fun time to be together and having fun. I hope that what are you guys thinking about this next year? Like, what are you looking forward to? What is something that you're just kind of excited about, you're looking forward to, maybe it could be anything. It could be traveling, it could be seeing somebody, it could be, I don't know, painting, doing a bunch of paintings.
Did Jed say the masterclass is a free course? Yes, it is.
Yep.
It is a free course. So guys, answer Jed's question. I will be right back and we'll get to all your questions. Just got to go do something really quick.
Okay. I'll pay attention to the comments. So if you say anything, I will be looking. Now, what I kind of want to do in here is get in a little bit of these people down here. I don't really need to get a small brush like that though. I don't see any answers yet. Maybe it's because nobody's responding, or maybe I'm just not seeing it.
No, we got tons of responses.
Oh, where? How come I'm not seeing them?
I am not sure. We have many people that say painting, learning how to paint. I'm excited about painting and so appreciate you and your team. Thank you. We appreciate you too. Escape being homebound. I feel that. Looking forward to the mini challenge. I really need to paint in person with a bunch of other peeps.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's so good.
Jackie says, looking forward to meeting my brand new grandson and seeing my son again.
Oh, that'd be cool. Amazing.
Looking forward to a William Hook workshop.
Oh, I'm going to that.
Nice.
If you're talking about the one in Scottsdale, I'll be there. William Hook, man.
Angela Weiler, I'm looking forward to hopefully joining Acrylic University. We are looking forward to having you. You'll get your chance at the end of January, early February.
Indeed.
Yes to painting with others. We need a meetup. We do need a meetup. Would love to do a plein air and definitely looking forward to this upcoming masterclass. Looking forward to more plein air painting. Praying for the end of the pandemic. Amen.
Yeah, man. That's on my list too. That's for sure. Do. But I also say this to all of us. I think one of the, I think it Franklin D. Roosevelt or was it Teddy T. Roosevelt? I think it's Franklin who said the greatest thing, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And you know what's crazy is that fear hurts your immune system. It's the second greatest thing that like an emotional thing that can hurt your immune system. The greatest is hate, which is crazy. But fear is right after it in terms of something that can hurt your immune system. So, fear doesn't actually accomplish anything. When I think about my life, and I've been thinking about like, what do I want this coming year to look like? And, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to watch less news. Like,
Me too.
Does watching the news help anything?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It like very for real doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
And
my girlfriend got me this book for Christmas called Confessions of a Media Manipulator. And he's talking about how the media on both sides, like it's a bipartisan thing. The media on both sides, how they manipulate you. And it made me do the same thing. I was like, yeah, I need to stop. Like, I need to watch this news. It's not good for me. Like, I don't feel good.
No, there's nothing about it that makes you feel like you never walk away from watching the news or looking at the news or something and being like, oh man, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It's never that. And then that's when I think about like that fear thing too. It's like, so that's another reason one of my, it's like, I want to put things in my life that bring me life, that make my body, my soul, everything, thrive, not, have worse.
It looks like a lot of you have already worked to cut out news and stuff like that, which does not surprise me. You all seem like a group of intelligent and very positive people.
Yeah, that's smart.
And it's a lot easier to be positive when you're not being inundated with news. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't watch the normal news like any real normal news. But it's still, even like for me, it's like just reading stuff that's like,
yeah, you can't really escape it if you're ever on the internet. Like,
yeah.
Jan Young asks, can you ask William Hook if he would talk with AU members in the monthly artist interview?
Oh, that's absolutely I will. But I have already, to tell you the truth. He's another person that didn't respond to me. So it's not the reason I'm going to the workshop at all, but you can guarantee that I'm going to be talking to him about it. And good thinking. In fact, who was it? I can't remember who it was right now. Oh, I know. It was Susan Eckert told me that she had reached out to an artist that I don't actually really know her, but I did talk to her on the phone one time. I've never met her in person, but she'd be amazing. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but hopefully we'll get her on. But if you have connections to artists, by all means, let me know. And if you either want me to reach out to somebody, or if you want to put in a good word for us, and then I'll reach out. I'm telling you, the personal connection is always helpful. Sometimes, like that's what happened with Teddy Parker, is I had reached out to her a couple of times, and she's busy. She's got lots going on. She's a mom, all sorts of things. And it wasn't until somebody that knew her kind of said something, put in a good word for us, that she, it was more of a personal connection, and she was willing, more willing to carry on the conversation. And so anyways, all that to say, hey, totally love your ideas. And oh, by the way, just making me think of something I watched recently that was cool. If you go on, Eric Rhodes has a YouTube thing that he does. I think it's called Art School Live. And he has lots of people on there. But one person that he had on recently is a guy named Ryan Jensen. And I just saw it yesterday. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched it enough. And I know Ryan from the Laguna Beach competition that I did in the fall. And I love him. I think he's one of the coolest guys that I know in art. Like, I just love his personality and his enthusiasm. And like, he paints fearlessly. And he paints fearlessly because at least this is my take on it, just from kind of seeing him. He paints the way he paints because he doesn't want fear to have. It's not that he's not he's totally without fear. It's almost like he's wary of fear. He doesn't want fear to slow him down or hold him up. So he's very intentionally fighting anything like that. And he'll just do things like, he'll just go, he'll just like go like that. And you're like, what did you do that for? And he'll be like, well, because you don't want to be like too bound by, what's in front of you. You want to be able to paint loosely. You want your paintings to have lost edges. And you're probably the same way as I am. I'm like, wait, what are you thinking? Like, that wasn't good, all that kind of stuff. But it's like the fearlessness of doing something that will normally, like for the average person, it would kill you to do that, right? It would, but he'll just do it. And then he'll stand back and look at it and say, yeah, that, like, now I feel more free because I just did that, right? So it's a really cool one. It's from maybe December 12th or something like that. But I totally would recommend it because you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch it. And I think you'll find it interesting and helpful. He's quite an inspiring person just because of some of just his personality and the way that he approaches art. He's somebody that he paints in oil, of course, and he's not exactly the perfect artist for Acrylic University because of that, but I love his approach and I love what he does. And I'm always thinking about how can I get people involved? How can we interview them? Because I think he'd be an amazing interview and a better demo, even a better demo. So you should check it out. Especially if you feel intimidated in art, especially if you feel like you come up against things where you just don't know exactly how to move forward. I think it could be encouraging. Now, there are a few really light sagebrush kind of, oh my goodness, that'll be okay. It was not the value that I wanted. So coming down into this area down here, gonna grab some cooler colors. Hey, Peter, by the way.
Yeah, what's up?
If it makes sense to, like I was saying before, if you want to do that trivia or anything like that at any point?
Yeah, I'll
Or
probably start
giveaway
moving into
deal?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5:55 right now.
Yeah.
And we can start moving into that. So, like we said, guys, we got lots of giveaways coming up here. So let's start with the first giveaway. So we're giving away a Jed Dorsey original painting. After that, we're going to be giving away 2 mini painting challenges. So one of Jed's and one of Diana's. By the way, if you have not taken Diana Shine's mini painting challenge, or if you haven't signed up for that, highly recommend it. She's an incredible teacher. And then finally, we'll be giving away a Teddy Parker original mini painting. So earlier, or a few days ago, Jed posted something on Instagram where he talked about the giveaway and how to enter. So we've already picked the winner out for that. And the winner for that is Monica Wilson. I don't know if she's here tonight, but we'll be sure to reach out to her. But she commented and she said, "I love this painting. I grew up in the mountains. I live in the mountains. Basically, I love mountains. You have captured the landscape beautifully. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Bundle up. It's going to be a cold one. Stay safe."
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
so awesome. Congratulations, Monica. Woo!
Congratulations, Monica. So now for these the giveaway for the mini paintings, we're going to do something kind of fun here. I have 2 trivia questions, one for the first giveaway and one for the second. So I'm going to switch in just a second. I'm going to show the trivia question on screen, and the first person to put the correct answer in chat wins the mini painting challenge. And if you've already purchased it, we'll just refund your purchase. So even if you've
Oh
already
my goodness,
got
guys, this sounds awesome, dude. I'm bummed that I can't see the responses right now. I'm gonna actually do something here because I feel too bummed. Hold on just a second, bro, because
Yeah.
I've got to I've got to I got to get to our channel, man, so that I just have to watch this. I'm going to turn this off, the sound, but I have to see these things coming in. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready for that.
Are you guys ready? Type ready in the chat. Not going to go till I see a bunch of readies, and then we'll throw up the first trivia question. Michael types correct. Funny. All right, ready. Mimi says ready. Joan ready.
Nice.
Phyllis. So many. We almost have 400 people watching tonight. Isn't that incredible?
Sweet.
All right, so I'll throw it up and I'll read it out, and we will do it. So the question is, which acrylic artist is known for using tape to construct their paintings? First person to type the correct answer in the chat wins, and we'll reach out to you.
Oh man. Now this is probably, could be specified, somebody that I've talked about, somebody that I'll give you a couple hints. It's somebody that, I see the answer.
Yep. It looks like Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy Gordon with the correct answer. The correct answer is Michael O'Toole.
Yeah.
Michael O'Toole is the correct answer. Congratulations, Tracy. You win the mini challenge, which I'm pretty sure you've already gone through it or something like that. So we'll just refund your purchase. You can get that challenge for free. Let me just write your name down.
That was a good. I like that, Peter. That was a good trivia question, because that's kind of tough. I mean, it's not like what are the 3 primary colors? But you may not, you may have known somebody else. Like I see some other questions coming in, but if you look at Michael O'Toole's artwork, you will realize like there's something unique about it. And it took me a little while to figure out like what is it about this. And then I finally realized, oh my goodness, like I see how he's doing some of this stuff. It's super clever. It's super beautiful. And it's a lot of it is his methods of using tape and masking and stuff like that. So super cool. Joe? She said it first? Oh.
Yeah, I was just looking through the chat. I was just about to say, I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like Steve Harvey right now. But yeah, it's actually Johann Friedrichs was the first person. So I'm so sorry about that, Tracy. Sorry for the mix-up.
Well, hey, you know what? The chat doesn't lie, man. It's like it's like
not.
instant replay, man. We the officials got it wrong, but the chat doesn't lie.
Yep, I am so sorry about that. I feel terrible, but yeah. So Johann Friedrichs did say it first, and then we will move on to the next trivia question for Diana's.
Hey, Peter, I just want to say something really funny because that was
Yeah.
a little bit like the instant replay in the NFL. Like it was like we had to call in the judge, and the judge was Renee. Renee came. We didn't even ask for her to come in, but she came in. She's like, actually.
Yeah.
So I think that's funny.
All right, so we will move on to this second question then.
Excited,
Are you guys
man.
ready for the second question for Diana Shine's mini painting challenge?
Yep, I was born ready. I was born ready. These walls need to be a little deeper.
Got some readies. Catherine, Renee, always on top of things. For real. Renee's a lifesaver. Absolute lifesaver. Susan already guessed. She guessed ahead of time.
I was gonna say that somebody should just guess something random, and that's awesome. I love it.
All right, so moving on to the second question here. This artist is most famous for their close-up perspective paintings of flowers.
Whoa.
This one might be a little trickier.
Is this give some hints? Is this historical? Is this modern? It
is historical. Boom, Karen. Wait, let's see. I just want to make sure I have this correct.
Yeah.
Deb McCarr, I'm pretty sure, said it first. I'm just going to write your name down here. It is Georgia O'Keeffe is correct. That is the correct answer. You guys are quick.
That was quick. That was good.
All right, so congratulations, guys. Congratulations, you two, on winning those mini challenges. And then we'll move on to the third painting. And then
Peter. Peter.
Yeah, what's up?
That was awesome, man. I wanted to, can you come up with any other one? That was too fun to stop, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious, dude. Can you come up with any other trivia?
I could. I'll have to throw you up on screen for a second, but I could.
Okay, I'm back, and we'll go back here. Yeah, look at this. Oh man, that's funny because I was kind of talking about something, and then I just realized you guys couldn't even see what I was doing anyways. So, but what I was saying is that I wanted to bring a little bit of darker values into this shadow area because it wasn't quite as strong as I wanted it to be on either side. So you can see that I'm bringing in a lot more rich darks. They're not really cool, or they're not really bland grays, that kind of thing. They're pretty rich, colorful darks. But I'm hoping that it will kind of push that back, bring out a little bit more of the atmosphere in here, with there being the variety. Now, are you guys having fun with the man? Because I just feel like I'm having too much fun to stop. That was why I wanted to keep that going, because I was having fun. I can't even win a prize, but
Yeah. Do you want to give away another
dude, let's give
third one
away.
then?
I'll give away 2 more of mine. We haven't asked Diane if she would give away, or if she wanted to
Yeah.
give away another one of hers, but I'll be happy to give away 2 of mine.
Sounds good. I will. I'll find a couple more then and throw them up in a second.
Okay, awesome, man. Thanks.
Yeah, guys. This was a little. Christy says I recommend the Kahoot app for a group trivia game. We should do something like that sometime for sure.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Christy.
Yeah, we definitely should. We were trying to figure out today like what we were gonna do for how we should do the giveaway and stuff.
Yeah, totally. I'm always looking for good things like that.
Yeah, me too. We should do something like that in the future, guys. Sorry about. I know it'll probably be a little more difficult for some of you if you're like on an iPad or something like that. So definitely sorry about that, but just trying to come up with something fun to do. So I'll figure out a couple more here, and you can just Jed can keep on painting.
But do you have to have whatever Kahoots is? Do you have to have the app to do it?
I'm not sure.
That would be hard.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure. Like if you had to switch apps mid thing or whatever.
Yeah. Like if we're doing a live thing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty difficult.
Maybe there's some way. Okay. Cool. Now let's see. I think I'm gonna bring in a little bit deeper values down here too. And I haven't put in any of the sky. I mean, this is a fun painting, and I hope that you're here, and I hope that you're enjoying seeing this come together. It's been fun for me to paint. For all the reasons I said earlier, like I think the scene is really cool. It's challenging. It's got some interesting parts to it for me, and yeah, I mean, I think it's quite a fun scene. And again, it makes me want to go there. The longer I paint it, the more I want to go there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get out a little bit more of my cadmium orange. Here it is. I'm going to clean this off one more time. You know, one thing that if you struggle to paint clean colors, one really simple trick that you can do is just clean your palette regularly. A lot of the artists that I like having paint on my palette because I like being able to mix back into it, but when you get to the place where you want those nice clean fresh colors, you really need to get down to something that you aren't contaminating your mixes with. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry to put you on the spot, Peter, with coming up with new trivia questions midstream like that.
No worries. I'm just trying to figure out ones. I'm trying to figure out how difficult to make them, or like.
Yeah, they can be pretty simple.
Yeah.
they don't have to be too complicated.
Okay, sounds good.
What's 5 plus 18? Wait. That was kind of fun, actually. This summer, I was doing a lot of math with our daughter because she was kind of in between grades, and she had switched schools last year because of complications with COVID and the uncertainty, we had her in something that was kind of like a homeschool thing that happened through the school board system. So anyway, she switched classes and she was kind of struggling. So I did a lot of math with her over the summer. Oh my goodness. Did you just put that on?
I did. So I do have two more questions. So,
oh,
so
okay, okay. You weren't. I thought you just like flashed up the question. I'm like,
No.
are you serious? You just like snuck that on there.
No, that's the previous one. That's the previous
okay,
one.
okay, gotcha.
All right. So as soon as I see some readies, I will go to the next question, and then we'll have one more after that, and then we'll wrap things up. I think some people hear the questions before others. I see answers before the questions. Yeah, it just depends on the internet. People are typing Georgia O'Toole.
I don't
you guys are too funny.
Oh man, Georgia. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Oh my
Born
goodness,
ready.
man.
Yeah, I love it. All right, guys, go to the next trivia question now. How many times has the Mona Lisa been stolen?
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Good one. Good one. Never? 1 time? 2 times? 3 times? 4 times? I'm wondering if how many people are gonna
Karen Epperson. I saw the correct answer from Karen Epperson first, I believe.
What was it?
Says, the correct answer is once. Karen Epperson.
Oh.
She's been fast on the draw.
Wow.
Yep, that is correct, Karen Epperson. Once. It's been stolen once.
Oh my goodness, man. That's kind of crazy. Are you sure she said it before I said it? I said once.
Yours doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then the last one I will throw up there in just a second.
Man, this is fun. This is fun. I'm having a blast. Thanks for doing that work, man, Peter. It's definitely I know you had to come up with quite a few things today, but appreciate it.
Yeah,
I really like this idea, dude. I really love it, man. Peter came up with the idea of the trivia on his own today. Like he's just like, hey, what do you think of this? And I'm like, dude, I love that idea. I love it. Seriously. I'm having more fun than I think I've had in a long time. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, so just gonna make sure everybody's ready. Don't want to catch anybody off guard. So as soon as I see some readies and some born readies, I'll go to the last trivia question, and then we do have the giveaway for Teddy Parker's painting, and then that'll be it.
Yep.
All right, now just a disclaimer, Karen, if one of you has already won, beats everybody, the draw will have to do the person who the runner up.
Yeah, true. You can do it for the fun of it, but
yeah, because I saw Karen
win once.
Yeah, I saw Karen say ready, and I was like, oh man, she's been quick every time.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, so next trivia question coming now. Which town in Italy was Leonardo da Vinci born?
Oh my goodness, Peter, dude, you are coming up with some classics, man. I'm gonna say Rome. If I win, I win. But bro, you know that I said it real fast.
All right, it looks like you guys are so fast. The first correct answer was Annie Castellano. She said Vinci. That's correct. It's a village in
Venice?
Italy near Florence.
What was the name?
The village of Vinci.
Oh,
Which is near
Vinci.
Florence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Dang.
So that concludes our little trivia segment.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Good job,
Annie,
you guys.
Yeah. Annie
Seriously.
Castellanos.
Okay, that is awesome. Thank you guys so much for participating in our little trivia night. I hope that it was fun for you, dude. You know what's funny is I have a friend, Peter, he is Mr. Trivia. Like he loves trivia. He had this team that he used to go, like, I mean, they would just go to all the local places and do it all the time. And he had like a couple of people on his team moved away, so he hasn't been doing it. And then COVID, of course, shut things down for a long time for him. But I'm not much of a good person to have on your team when it comes to trivia. I just gotta say, I'm like not that person. But maybe there's some people out there that are pretty sharp because they came up with some pretty good answers pretty quickly there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for that. If we do that again, we'll try to have a little more structure to it. But I hope you still enjoyed it for sure. So we had this one's just for members, the Teddy Parker original painting giveaway. And so we had members fill out a form where you just enter your name, and then we asked you what your favorite holiday tradition is. And so I looked through, we had like how many submissions? It was well over 200.
Whoa.
Yeah, well over 200. And so I just went through and I picked out my favorite answer. I didn't look at the names or anything. I just looked strictly at my favorite answer for the tradition and then figured out who that was from there. So Marilyn Batchelor is the winner of Teddy Parker's original painting, and her response, it was so simple and wholesome. She says, Christmas basketball. Grandpa holds large open trash bag, and when presents are opened, the wrapping paper is wadded and thrown into the bag. Everyone claps for successes and boos for the misses.
I love it. Oh, that's so great. I love it.
Yeah, so congratulations, Marilyn Batchelor, on winning the Teddy Parker original. Teddy, her work is amazing.
Dang, good job. Good job. That's a fun one, man. I like that tradition too. Christmas basketball. What a simple, like, fun way to help the cleanup of all this stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love the booing.
I know.
That especially makes it fun.
I know. I can just picture it, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I totally want to put that something like that in place, like in my world, because what always happens in our world is it's like everybody opens their presents. It doesn't matter where I am. It's like this everywhere that I've really ever opened presents. It's like everybody just throws it on the ground. The wrapping paper's on the ground, and then somebody sticks around for a little while after everybody else gets up and is getting dessert or whatever, and picks it all up. So it's like not nearly as much fun as Christmas basketball, where you get to cheer and boo and all that kind of stuff. I like that.
Yeah. Such a fun evening. Thanks, AU. You're very welcome, Mary.
Oh, it's been a blast.
Yeah, it's been a blast, guys.
We're getting close to this painting. Of course, with the sky coming in, we're starting to get these other things more defined, and hopefully it's starting to look and feel more and more like the scene.
Should we go for 10 more minutes, Jed?
Actually, I think that we're almost done. I mean,
okay.
I'm pretty close here. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff that I know I can do, but I'll work on that here. And but I feel like the feel of it is in place now.
Awesome. The sky really brought a lot to it.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like those colors back there now it's kind of makes sense. So that color that I put on the sky, just in case you're wondering, was cobalt blue with a little bit of white. And cobalt, like, it's weird to me. It's not that different than ultramarine blue. In some ways, it's quite similar. But well, actually, I'm just gonna mix up a little bit of ultramarine next to it with white, and we'll be able to see. Like, honestly, it's very similar.
Mhm.
It just has a slightly, to me, I don't know. I honestly don't even know how I describe it. It looks a tiny bit more green to me, maybe, than the ultramarine. But one of the reasons that I decided to use it is because I was down at the event in Laguna Beach, and another artist down there, Kathleen Hudson, she used, she had a sky above this mission that she'd gone to, and she painted the sky, and it was like this really crazy blue. And I'm like, dude, that blue is just kind of like it was basically the painting. Like, it was the color that made the whole painting.
Yeah.
And it was cobalt blue, and I knew it like when I saw it. So when I asked her, though, I'm like, what is that cobalt blue, you know? And she's like, yeah, that's cobalt blue. But it was very strong, powerful color. And so anyways, it was kind of a similar color scheme as this scene. So that was kind of what was in my head, and I thought, let's just see what it looks like on here. And I think it's working in a similar way. It's drawing out some of the other colors nicely. So really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it for another couple minutes, and then I'm going to set it aside. I'll look at it again in the morning, and if there's anything more that I see to do, I will definitely do it. But sometimes you just need to step away for a little bit, give it that time.
For sure.
And a lot of times it's done. So yeah, so I guess the things to touch on are, we will be doing the masterclass, so you can look forward to that. I'm definitely already pumped about it. We're going to put up there the real sign up form for you, so you can sign up yourself. And I mean, you can sign up right now. It's the waiting list form, but we'll get the actual registration form up pretty soon. And you can also send your friends there, and we'll have some giveaways for whoever sends the most people. It's part of the thing that I, if you're recruiting people, I love rewarding you guys for, participating and being in here, because it's way more fun to me to figure out ways that you can get something good out of it than like just paying a company to advertise or something like that. So whatever we can do to help make it fun for you, and help, if you can help us find people that you think it'd be fun for them to participate in it. It is, like Peter said, it's kind of like it's a trial, basically. It's like how we show people who we are and we give people something that is going to be of benefit to them. Like we open the doors for Acrylic University at the end of that time. But we want people to feel like they get something out of it, and there's no obligation to be part of Acrylic University or anything like that. But we want people to know who we are and what we're about. And it's the best way that we found that we can do that. So your help getting people there is appreciated. We really, really love you guys. And man, we feel happier than anybody being able to work with you guys because you're so awesome. I mean, I've had so much fun tonight. Like this makes my week. This makes my December, hanging out and doing this stuff. So I really appreciate it. Okay, I think that's, whew, man, I love this painting. I seriously want to go there. And isn't that cool?
Yeah, it looks great.
Man, I am liking it. Okay. Guys, thank you for being here tonight. Peter, do you have anything you want to say?
I don't think so, other than thank you guys for making it a fun evening, and Happy New Year's.
Yeah, and I'm just going to make a comment because I see Christy says, get back to that dollhouse, Jed. I've got a dollhouse that we're building, and it's a ton of work, but it's a lot of fun. So thank you for that. We love you. We believe in you, and we're looking forward to 2022. Let's do it together. Let's have a lot of fun. Let's be creative, and let's make this world a better place. We love you. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you guys. Good night, everybody, and Happy New Year's.